Okay? Especially your average American woman here, man.
Now niggas smoke e-cigs.
Yep.
And
You
then
got a
that,
man go bun with the e-cig.
yeah,
Right.
yep.
Right. Talking about, is this organic? Through tight ass car, yeah. He got them tight ass coochie cutters on.
Niggas going vegan smoke, man.
Right.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Finish it off. I got one after you, brother.
And it says, "Call ye upon him while he is near."
There you go.
Yeah,
And it's-
call upon the Lord, man. You know, while men are still out there on the highways and hedges, okay? Which is there's men in your city, you need to be out there with them.
Yep.
You need to be seeking the Lord. You need to show the Lord that you're serious.
That you want to come under order.
You need to show your faith by your works. All right? You can't just be a hearer. You gotta be a doer too, man.
Yep.
So you see that wind right now? Now wait till that destroying wind comes. Wait till that destroying wind comes. You know?
Right.
All these going back, call upon them, they'd rather call a woman. You know? They'd rather call Esau, and that's why woe to your destruction. Okay? And just like in the movie, with the show Walking Dead, and what's that movie with Forrest Whitaker, This Is the End?
Yep.
Both those two men, their women got popped within the first week of the end, man.
Yep.
You know? So you're going to be trying to go to a city to get your little lovely wife, and her ass is already getting dug out in the dirt, man.
And it goes on to say, "Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way."
Right, let the wicked forsake his way. And what's the way of the wicked? To lean under their own understanding, to sell drugs, to kill their own people.
Be in the flesh.
All right, to be an atheist, to be a non-believer. All right, because you might call yourself a good person, but if you're not a believer, you're wicked. All right.
It's good.
Yeah, hey, the brother, quick. Can I read this, Baba Kasha?
Baba Kasha.
Hey, the brother, servant of the Lord. That's right, we're servants of the Lord.
Yep.
Okay? Not servants of the flesh, not servants of Babylon. We're servants to Yahweh Shemel Shai.
I'm a not bought.
There you go.
Faithful servant.
There it is.
You know?
Real quick, brother. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me. That's what this whole place is set up. This whole place is set up to do as thou will. But what you don't know is your free will is Satanism.
Your free will is gonna get you fucked up.
Yep. This is the fruit of Aleister Crowley, man.
Your free will is gonna get your ass roasted.
Yep.
Real.
And they ain't built for that.
Literally.
It says, that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Yep. That destroying wind is gonna come from the nukes. That mushroom cloud.
Which is a conspiracy now. You hear about that? You got guys that say the nukes ain't real, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking weirdos.
It's the same shit with those guys, man.
Fire's coming, bro. So, you know?
So what's the lake of fire? Then?
Right, there you go.
I don't have to go there, but
You know? Right. What's the day that shall burn as an oven?
What's the second death?
The nigga woman's hot breath. It says, and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and
Yeah,
shall...
the whole trucker convoy, Egyptian against Egyptian, racial tension, cop shootings, all of these things are fanners. The whole Russian-Ukraine situation.
It's a fan.
Yep.
All right, it's driving the price of wheat up. It's a fanner.
Yep.
Let me finish it off.
And then also too, you got U.S. banning certain Russian products over here. You know.
Yeah.
And it says, for in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about.
Now who's the day? Gog, Magog, Persia,
Yep.
Moab.
Yep.
All right.
All these nations.
France, UK, all these different nations that possess nuclear capability. Turkey. All right. They gonna shoot.
Yep.
They gonna let them fly.
Yep. And these nations hate Americans, man. They hate the American woman.
You know why? Because they're prideful and they're fucking entitled.
And they can't back it up, though.
You know?
That's the biggest thing. They can't back it up. It's not like they're just proud and it's like, shit, I can't beat them. You could actually beat them.
Man, when the Lord allowed these UN troops to get free, these super soldiers, they gonna fucking break these weak ass men up, man.
When Russia invades, watch the movie Red Dawn. Do you know in Modern Warfare 3 and 4, they show you Russia invading America?
Yeah.
Russia's gonna invade America, man.
Yep.
All right, and then what?
They're gonna fuck people up, and the Lord's gonna He's gonna use those militaries to slaughter a lot of you people, man. All right, it says they shall be like madmen, sparing none. Cast you out of your home, take all your goods.
Yep.
All right, torture you.
Then you have Putin pushing to get 16,000 Syrian troops.
I just picture them just beating the shit out of people.
Yep.
You know, the Lord might put a spirit on them, put the gun down, and just beat your ass, beat you to death.
In the movie Red Dawn, the first one, because there's two of them. The first one, which Charlie Sheen's in it, Patrick Swayze. You had a Jake teaching and proud ass Edomites and their stupid ass Letterman jackets just sitting there, like you see now, just stupid low level base ass heathens, because that's what they are. But they're sitting there doing nothing with their lives, because that's all you Americans do. Nothing with your bullshit, piece of shit ass lives. You had a whole bunch of paratroopers come down. Motherfuckers pulled out. They pulled out their blessing too. And then Jake walked up like, hey, what's going on? They let it off on him. And all the stupid ass kids were standing in the classroom looking out the window. The Russian Edomites said, and just let it off on him, man. Let it off on them. They were in the Isaiah 13 spirit.
And guess what? That actually gives you a rush.
Hell yeah.
You know, taking somebody's life. Yeah, people actually get off on that. You can actually, you know.
Well, Stan said it. They give a rush to see how much I bleed. You know?
Hey, Pac said it too. You know, revenge is like the sweetest joy. You know.
Yep.
Next to popping a woman.
Yep.
You know, so people ain't gonna, man. It's already war, but it's gonna, really in that day, man. People ain't gonna be thinking about no woman.
Yep.
People just gonna be offing bitches.
And then if they do a power outage, you don't know if you're being invaded.
Right.
You don't know if you're being invaded right now. You see?
Hell, you can be invaded by your neighbor, which you will. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. The spirit's changing, but you want that real quick before we go further?
Yes.
Real quick? Because I'm thinking of, like, you know what I mean? Like, right. I want to get second edges right now, you know? Hosea, which is the spirit. It's just the spirit, you know? That.
It's like the wind.
Yep.
You know?
Hosea 5:15, it says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, when Jake is being fucked up out here, when they're in darkness, when they're starving, all right, that's when they're gonna cry to Lord Jesus. All right, but Lord Jesus ain't the name of the Most High, man. All right, we tell you the name. The real name of the Son is Yahushua, man. All right, and you don't look like no fucking white man.
Right.
With no blonde, stringy ass hair. You know.
Right. Shit, history tells you that.
Right.
You want some Esdras?
Yeah, we can start right at 1.
Okay.
15:1.
This is second Esdras, 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Right. So we're out here when we prophesy to all nations. We let them know who they are, you know what's coming in the future. But mainly, the main message is directed to the nation of Israel. But we know, according to prophecy, that only the elect will get it. Okay, because the Lord blinded a portion of his people and he stopped their ears. Okay.
The whole message in the Bible's always been to Israel.
Yep.
Go tell them, free my people. Tell Israel whether they hear, whether they forbear. And then all of a sudden, some whispering ass Edomite with Colossians 3 now thinks it's for everyone. The message has always been to the Lord's people. It's never been for you. The only time a message for you is for judgment, which you've done to the Lord's people.
Yep, exactly.
That's all, and that's another thing. You had some, I don't know if they were Jakes, but they were talking about, they were comparing America and Russia. They said, Russia invading Ukraine. No. America invading Iraq. Yes. Russia invading Kyiv. No. America bombing Somalia. Yes. Right? Everything's okay for America to bomb and kill and destroy, but another nation does it, and we got to stop and paint our faces blue and yellow.
Yep.
You know? That's why they had the damn Rams win. They were blue and yellow. They were letting you know what was coming.
Right.
You know? Letting your ass know what was coming.
Yep.
It says,
well, it's a ram, a bull, sacrifice.
There you go.
You know?
What does it say? I seen a ram in Daniel 8.
Yep.
I seen a ram coming.
Yep. That's the Hebrew word too, aram, which means exalted.
Yep.
Abraham.
Yep. Yep. What was that in Daniel 8? Who was that? Was that referring to Greeks? Or was that Elam?
I believe that's Elam.
Yeah.
But the Greeks is the he-goat.
Yeah, yep, the Greek, yep.
The he-goat smoked the ram.
Yep, there you go. Yep, exactly. Which, speaking about Elam, you just had an Indian and Pakistan border open up. One of the most dangerous, was it Hezbollah?
Yep, Hezbollah.
Elam was on you. You ever see how they march? That shit's crazy, bro.
They beef with Moab over that border, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
But I know it's another border where they always at war with Moab.
But they became at peace with each other at the border. Okay. So Pakistan and Elam or whatever.
Damn, my bad.
Because they got a
Trying to
common
catch
enemy.
me.
Right.
You know? They got a common enemy. Yeah, I'll just hold him, bro. We just hold him. Just keep holding him. Just in case. Just in case. Let's keep going. 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, so we're speaking prophetic sayings. All right, the things that we're speaking are actually going to come to pass.
Yep.
Man. When we tell you that the Lord is going to send a famine and people are going to starve, people are going to resort to extreme desperation. All right, even to cannibalism, that's what's going to happen. Okay.
Yep.
Women are going to eat their children, man.
And then it says, speak in the ears of my people. Well, then what comes to mind? Ezekiel, whether they hear or forbear.
Yep.
Okay, whether you hear or forbear.
You can't say you haven't heard.
Romans.
That's one thing you will not ever.
Yeah.
You won't be able to tell the Lord that, man.
Yep.
The Lord gonna like, look, man, I got internet. I got,
Yeah.
they in every part of the major city, all over the world.
And we ain't on Patreon.
Right.
You don't got paid money, you just got to pay attention.
Right.
That's it. Freely give, freely receive. We ain't out here privating and monitorizing, no cash app, none of that. All right? We trying to make it just like you, you know? And it says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right. So this is not our words. We didn't just wake up one day. You know what? I'm gonna tell people they're gonna starve.
Yeah, right.
We're not like we read earlier. The Lord said, it's not you that speak, but the Spirit within you. So we're just telling you what's written in the scriptures as a warning.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And to get the blood off our hands.
Yeah.
Now what do you hear for beer? Then that's on you.
And guess what? With the Lord putting us in our spirit, is having us evolve.
Yeah.
While you people are devolving. Okay?
Yeah, we didn't just fucking wake up. You know what? I think this place. Now the Lord could do that. The Lord is giving dreams and visions. Okay, but the Lord put a spirit on us to come out here and speak, man, to let you know that this place is gonna get destroyed by nukes.
And not care if it's winter or snow.
Right.
Raining.
To be very diligent
Yep.
and dedicated.
Yep. Yep. And it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, and that's why we have a Bible. All right? That's why we have a Bible. The Lord put his spirit on holy men, the prophets, gave them dreams, visions, wisdom, prophetic events in the future, and told them to write it down because he knew what was going to happen in the future, man. He was going to need this book.
What's that, in 1 Peter's?
Yep, 1:21.
1:21, yep. Because when we were setting up camp, you had who I perceived to be a Edomite, which he was cool, though. He wasn't being a demon to us.
Right. Like he wasn't being a
But he said, what's your interpretation? We said, well, we have a belief through faith that what we interpret to be true outside of the world's interpretation.
Right.
It's a big difference.
Right.
It's a big difference. And he even accepted it about the white image. But that's another thing too, real quick on a side note. You have people they'll be like, well, I know he wasn't white, but they don't have a spirit to accept him being black.
Right.
A so-called black, a man of color, And it says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, what's their imaginations? Their imaginations is to get us out of here, to shut us up.
Yeah.
They always killed the prophets, man. They stoned them. They put Jeremiah in the pit. Look what they did to Yahushua. They gave him to the Romans, crucify him, give us Barabbas. So you don't let that trouble you, man.
Nope.
Incredulity is unbelief.
Yep.
So what? Romans 3:3. For what then if some did not believe, man? It's still gonna happen. All right.
Yeah, because America teaches a follow a multitude spirit. Oh well, if it ain't popular, don't believe it.
Right.
There's a popularity demon in Babylon, just like trends. This ain't a trend, to be following because you see other people doing it. We're being moved in the spirit. But you got a lot of Jakes that are in that come one, come all. Let's all gather together because they don't got a spirit to stand up for the Lord.
And Jake has tried to turn the truth into a trend.
Yep.
With a Friends t-shirt and staff and a Mitri spirit.
And they look stupid. Yeah, I be watching y'all. Y'all look stupid, man. All right? You're deceived ultimately.
It's about this truth is about having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and believing, okay, and then repenting, man, and serving the Lord to the best of your ability. That's what it's about. It's not about being over righteous, man.
Well, now they're turning the Lord's name into a trend You be seeing that shit? That shit don't even sound real, bro. Shit don't even. Then who's saying it? You look at him like, what the fuck? You know? The Lord got a super duper ass whooping coming for Jake, and that's what they need. Jake's. I'm sorry.
Because it says judgment shall begin at the house of the Most High.
Exactly.
You know.
That's and you read Judges. Jake only would the shit, and then as soon as Ehud died, you know, soon as Samuel died.
That proves what? Jake's always had to have a leader.
Yep.
You know, because they're sheep, and sheep need a shepherd.
Yep.
You know.
I was driving by the other day at a fucking pack of banshee ass Jakes standing on a corner waiting for the bus. They're halfway in the street, and some of them were little ass girls. And I told her, bro, I said, but I guarantee you, if their loudmouth mother came by, their ass wouldn't be doing that.
Yep.
Why the hell do you need a constant rule over you just to be in order, man? Like, damn. Jake, you just need to get their shit together.
That's why we're in captivity now.
Right.
You know?
Right. And it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So the Lord gave us the gift of faith so we don't die faithless. So that the Lord ain't give all Israel the faith to believe in Yahushua. So they're going to have to die without that gift of faith because they didn't embrace the gift of grace. You see? Those are the days that we're living in, where faith is going to keep you stable. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of those times.
Yes.
All right? How is not eating pork going to keep your ass stable in a day not like it?
What about in the family? You know?
You have to use your fringes as tinder, man. Try to start a flame, right?
Yeah.
Then what? You know? And it says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
You hear this, man? This should make you afraid, man. Real quick, could you get Amos, public yourself? Because hearing these words, that should be
Amos
like, what?
Brother?
3, shall the trumpet be blown?
Okay.
And then I believe it goes into, shall there be evil?
Okay.
I'll get Amos. I got it.
You got it, brother?
Got it.
The water. You know, because you should hear that any, average person would be like, well, damn, what do we do? You sinned against the Lord. You know? So the Lord is righteous in bringing plagues upon you, man. The laws of children, the laws of your wife, the laws of your husband, widowhood, concentration camps, all of that, man.
Here you go.
Water.
This Amos 3, said 3, right?
Yes.
Amos 3 and verse 6. And it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Well, that's what we're doing right now. Now, no, do we have a megaphone? We don't have a megaphone. We don't have a microphone. Our voice is a trumpet. It tells you that in Isaiah, lift up thy voice as a trumpet and show my people their transgressions, man.
Well, all Moses had to do was sprinkle ash, and then the boils came. You know? When the plagues came, Moses only had to do a few things in front of the people, and it happened. You see? So them seeing us is prophecy is going to make it happen. We don't need to go down in their home and tell them fight in detail. The vibration is already set.
Right.
Us coming out to camp and setting up is bringing the plagues, man. See?
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lord's still with us.
That's the spirit.
And it says, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right. So there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it. I mean, telling you what? The Lord is letting you know, like, look, I did this.
Yep.
Okay? And people are going to have that in their spirit, too. Like, God is doing this. They're going, I'm good, brother. I'm holding for you. People going to have that in their spirit when they're being judged. Like, man, you know what? The Lord is doing this to me. You know?
These motherfuckers getting drunk at 2 in the afternoon over there, man.
Right.
Day drinking.
Yeah, day drinking.
That's actually a spirit what Esau.
Yep.
Doing Uber and shit. I'll be picking them up. Niggas be drunk at 3:30.
They be like, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. They mind they said they be in. Verse 7, it says, surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
And that links perfectly with Edris. Because what did he say? He told him to note it in the book. Well, what's in the book? The secrets. These are secrets, man. The secret is out. We got the secrets. We're the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Lord's coming back soon. The white man is the devil. Secrets, man.
Yep.
We didn't have this when we were in slavery.
I'm gonna keep going.
That was the point.
Okay.
Back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 5, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Ooh.
Let me read it again, because we got to go in there. There's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
It says, I will bring plagues upon the world. So these are plagues.
Yeah.
All right, what you're seeing out here is plagues on these people. Okay? War is a plague. The nukes are a plague.
Yep.
All right? There's going to be a plague of spirits created for vengeance. Okay? This bitch damn near falling over, bro. They're drunk. You gotta be mindful.
Hey,
May y'all about to try to keep them over there.
Right.
Because we didn't come over here thinking that there was a bar. We came over
Right.
here because of the wind.
We just came over to edify.
Right.
You know, we gotta find
A spot, a covert from the wind.
Hey, but that's spiritual too, because that's how America, you know what I mean, is gonna, you know what I mean, just sit right to and fro like a drunkard.
We ain't gonna have nowhere to hide.
All right.
You know? We was trying to find somewhere to hide. Ain't nowhere to hide in this moment. So we gotta rest in the Lord.
like Adam in the garden.
Right. Right. They heard the voice walking through. The Lord's voice is walking through Babylon. The Lord's voice is walking through the world. Okay? And your average Christian don't believe in God, bro. Okay? It's a title on their resume. You know what I mean? It's a tax write-off. You know? It says the sword, which
is war. All right? War. Okay? Egyptian against Egyptian.
There you go.
So-called race wars, racial tension. The spirit of war is in the air.
Yep.
All right? People are stockpiling guns and ammo. All right? Food,
Gas.
water. All right? Generators, lighting equipment. War is getting ready to break out.
Yeah. And it says famine, which
Starvation.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to go into the article.
Which through the situation with Russia is causing a famine.
Yep.
The world holder of grain and wheat. You see, that's what this proves. This is a careless city. Rochester is a careless city, man. Okay, and outside America ultimately being a careless city, but the cities you brothers in, man, you know, just look around at people. You don't gotta talk to them. Look around and watch people. Well, after you find, you know, something according to scriptures that's good for us, look at the people.
Yep.
You know, they're not in the spirit ready for the Lord's coming. That's why he has to come as a thief. You see?
This is an article from Shithead the Fan.
Damn, that's
It says nearly 2.8 million birds have died in the first month of America's raging new bird flu pandemic.
Ooh.
So what do you think is about to happen out here? Starvation is coming, man. Me and the brother was on the road yesterday. We was watching that video. I believe it's Atlanta's report, if I'm not mistaken.
Epic economist.
Epic economist. He was talking about starvation. People starving.
Which they're probably CIA.
Right.
But they're putting you on, you know? As the famine grows, you know, he be talking.
Yeah, real commercial.
Yeah.
I don't like that commercial shit.
Nah.
But he brings out good information.
Absolutely.
Nevertheless.
Yeah.
You know? It says, on top of everything else, now a highly pathogenic avian influenza
I'll be careful with those words.
pandemic
right.
is ripping across the U.S.
Prophecy.
And it has already resulted in the deaths of almost 2.8 million birds. Most of the birds that have died have been chickens or turkeys.
That's a plague, man. Remember the Lord destroyed the livestock in Egypt.
Beautiful, beautiful point.
You know?
You know, because when we read up, it says, I'm going to smite Egypt with plagues, and like I did
Yeah.
before.
I think keep going, it's going to go into it. Yeah, it goes down into a couple more verses.
It says, and since this was just in the very first month of the thing,
Yeah.
there is no telling how bad it could eventually become. What will the eventual death toll look like? Will it be in the tens of millions? That is definitely a possibility. And what would happen if the bird flu mutates into a version that spreads easily amongst humans? We might start thinking about that, because that is possible too.
Right.
So the Lord about to bring pestilence out
That's
there.
right. More of them too.
Pestilence and plague. Everything that Yahushua spoke about is happening, man. You got deceivers out here, men saying that they're anointed. You got earthquakes every day, you know?
Let me keep going. 2nd Ezra 15 and 6. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right, that's why. Because we read in Habakkuk. He put unto himself all people, passing about his wine amongst all nations. Okay? the golden cup that been in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Yeah.
You see? So this man has spread wickedness all over the earth, man. All right? Homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality, all right? Atheism, okay?
Yeah, the average Christian don't believe in God, man. Because
Hell
when you read something out the Bible, they're not going to agree with it. So you don't agree with God. You don't agree with the words that the Heavenly Father had written down by holy men. You know? You don't even believe the words of who you call Jesus. They'll say to the go not the way of the Gentile, but Colossian.
Right.
These people don't believe, man.
Right.
All right? We're dealing with a generation of non-believers. All right? Keep going. It says, their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
And the Lord ain't holding his tongue. The Lord is speaking through us. All right, he got us out here speaking, man. It tells you, I believe that's in Thessalonians, who shall be consumed at the fire of his mouth.
Yep.
That's the minute the Lord is speaking. Okay, so now, since we're speaking, judgment is coming, man. Judgment is coming to the wicked and salvation to the just. All right?
It keeps going. And it says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Right, now is the time to speak. Now is the time to be occupied in prophecy. That's what you should be doing. All right? You shouldn't be, ain't nothing else out here to do, man. You know? You should be watching and prophesying and praying.
All right.
Keep going. And it says, which they profanely commit.
They profanely commit. Esau is a profane man outside the temple. Okay? Wicked. Wicked is all hell, man.
Yeah.
And Jake eat that shit up.
Yep.
And they love to have it so.
Yep.
You know? That's why you ride with them, you gotta die with them.
Yep. And it reads, it says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, the changing of kinds, you know? Turning man into machine, transhumanism, you know?
Yeah, I hate a hoe, man. You know?
Sluts.
Yeah. They got some
Adultery.
called slut walk.
On the other day, it was International Women's Day. Man.
Through, bro. Through. And it reads, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. See?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we crying, man. You know, we crying unto the Lord. You know, while Esau's living up, that's why he tells you in Luke, woe to you that laugh now. You know, woe to you that are full. Hey, woe to you that are drunk. Woe to you that are drunk with the dregs of the golden cup. Because that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to get back. Because what it is that spirit is left.
That wine is going to turn bitter.
Yep.
You know, they're going to start crying and shit.
Rancid.
Because what we're doing ruins their day.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, exactly. And we saw it in the spirit. We didn't say none of these people, but across the street, there's a bar, of course, which we didn't know. We just come to camp.
But we wouldn't camp against
We would camp in front of a bar.
We just came over here because of the wind.
You're right.
We needed, you know.
Right.
But nevertheless, it's St. Patrick's Day. We can't even go where we normally would go because
Yep.
it's a parade.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You just got to roll with the punches.
But you could see the demon on them coming off. That they're trying to laugh. They're trying to act like it's okay. They're trying to act like everything's okay, but it's not. And that's the spirit of Esau, is where he likes to ignore the problems. Okay? He likes to ignore the initial problems. That's what your average Babylonian citizen mindset is. You know? Don't address the elephant in the room. Well, the elephant in the room is you. And the prophets are pointing it out. You know? And that shows you that Esau don't have a spirit of advancement. When will society, if we're just crazy and we just believe in this book, when the hell will the future kick in, man? When the hell will advancements in life actually start flowing? When the hell will you punk ass humans get it together? You know?
Why the fuck don't we own any land? You know? Like, why we can't have our own land, our own cattle, you know? Own well.
Why is pollution still an issue?
Right.
Fuck.
Why do we have to go to this man's market for everything? Because
Right.
it's a curse.
Yep.
You know?
Because we're finding out what we know to be true. This is all the plans through the Lord using the elites. Okay? The elites don't want you Americans to have independence.
They don't want you to have shit.
Nope.
You know,
All-
like you made a point earlier. The book, they want to strip your property through inflation.
Yep.
Because right now, this gas